Boss, welcome to the Carter Podcast, man. I have to really get back on my ish around here, man. What's going down? How's life? It's been a hot little second for us all, you know what I'm saying? I've been making different kind of moves and stuff. So let's talk about it. Why are y'all so scared to talk about life? Why are y'all so scared to be like, you know what? Things is different. Things don't always go according to plan. You know what I'm saying? It ain't supposed to go according to plan. If you got a plan for your life, it's only gonna go about 15 to 16% the right way. Let me see if I can. Nah, that don't look right there. What if I do it? There we go. It's only gonna look a little correct. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people will tell you every day how your life is perfect, only to them. Your life is only perfect to people who ain't got a good head on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like what is. I don't even know what goes on in people's head no more. Like period. Like I see people all the time. They look so happy in public. They look so happy in public. They get behind them closed doors, man, and I guarantee you their life is crap. You know what I'm saying? So I just like to say this. When you sit around and you trying to figure out life, you got to figure it out at a different fade. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, when you come up with something, they gonna judge you on it. Like weight loss. People go on a weight loss journey for themselves, not for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Um, I notice that a lot of people will chastise you for doing something that they really want to do, but they can't. Or let me just say, they can, but they won't. Um, when I started going to the gym and working out, it was just like first I was just doing it for the wrong reasons. I just wanted to just go and lift weights and get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't had no goals. You know what I'm saying? Just go lift weights, get big arms, all that shit, right? Then when I got sick, it it took a toll on me. It took a real toll on me, and I decided I was gonna get in shape for the right reasons. I was gonna start working out for the right reasons. I was gonna start eating better for the right reasons, because it's easy to say you want to get in shape. That's easy. It's easy to say, you know what, I'm gonna go and put my best foot forward. I'm gonna go to the gym 2 times a week, but I'm gonna eat like all the crappy food I can eat. You're kind of defeating the purpose, right? Then you see all your friends, they running around and they're doing it the right way. They're eating healthy. They're doing that. They're drinking the water. They're everything. You just have to have that motivation, right? You have to have that motivation, but you got to have that motivation for yourself. I think that let's break down the different ways people lose weight, right? There's the right way, which is exercise, diet, and vitamins, and do it the right way. None of these ways I'm probably going to tell you, except for one, is horrible. Then there's the hey Carl, how you doing? Then there's that go have the surgery, weight loss surgery. But this is what people don't understand. The weight loss surgery is a good surgery to have if you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you just want to be skinny. Because I've personally seen that the weight loss surgery is more of a mental thing than anything else. Are you ready to eat maybe a handful of food and be full? Are you ready to retrain your body to think differently? It's a lot harder than it looks. It's a lot harder than it looks. I promise you it is. Then there's the one I think is the worst of all, and it's the I'll just starve myself until I lose the weight. Okay, what happens when you starve yourself and you don't give your body the nutrients it needs? You start to feel dizzy. You will even at some points pass out because your body needs a certain amount of calories in it, a certain amount of protein, a certain it just needs a certain amount of stuff. And please be clear on what I'm saying. Never go on a lose weight diet journey or even a gain weight journey for somebody else. Never do it for somebody else. The worst thing you can do is go and be like, somebody says, "Oh, you're too skinny," and then you start eating. No. Or somebody says you're too fat and you start trying to lose all this weight just to please somebody else. First, you got to be happy with you. That's the first key to anything you do. Now, there's those people that really care about your health. Like, if you're too big, hey man, why don't we go on this journey together? That's the best thing in the world. Go on a weight loss journey with somebody who's actually motivated to lose the weight with you. Then there's the mental aspect of losing weight and gaining weight, because you ever had go on a weight loss journey and you lose the weight too fast and you have the extra skin hanging, and now you're insecure about your body, you're insecure about you, and then you want to go and have other things done, right? You have to be mentally ready for that. And I'm telling you, I've seen it. You have to be mentally ready for that. You have to be ready to change the way you think, eat, act, and exercise. You have to be ready for that. Because one thing they don't show you when you, like, okay, so if you're a big person, right? Let's say you're about 5 feet. Let's go with 5'6", right? That's pretty average height. You're like 5'6", but you weigh like 290. Obviously, your body isn't compatible to your weight. So at 5'6", I think you should be like around like 140, 150, maybe 130. I might be pushing it. Like me, I was 298 pounds, but I stand 6'5". But I was out of shape. I was unhealthy. I was in the hospital, dehydrated, obese, diabetic, all anything you think that a person can get, I got all in one day. And then my doctor that I got, he says, "Listen, you're still young." You know what I'm saying? You're still young. I think I've been diagnosed with diabetes for like 2 years now. And he's like, "You're young." Um, I got diagnosed with it when I was 46. I'm 48 now. So, and it threw me off when I first found out. As you can see, like, I've slimmed down tremendously. I'm not sucking my stomach in, nothing, right? But I still got a lot to do in this area. My arms got big fast because I was just, I was going, right? Not knowing why I was going so hard. So now I'm working on my core, my ab area, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, like, you have to really love you. Like, truthfully, you have to love you. You have to say, you know what? Everything I do from this point on is going to be for me. It's going to be for me. It's going to be about me. And here's the key factor: you're not going to see results overnight. You're not going to see them overnight. Because if you're waiting for results to happen overnight, you're going to be waiting forever. Why don't you give yourself the first 30 days? You stand on the scale on day 1. You don't step on the scale again until day 30. If your goal is, I want to lose 5 or 10 pounds within 30 days, most of the weight you're carrying is water. So how do you get rid of water? You sweat it out. You got to sweat it out. You got to be prepared. Set up your meal plan. You don't have to go get a personal trainer to set up your meal plan. They're great to have, don't get me wrong. But if you watch videos on like what people put in their bodies, like YouTube has a bunch of them. There's a bunch of things. Meal prepping is important. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the first couple of weeks, you eating salads and baked chicken, and some people like fish. I'm allergic to it, but to each their own. And do away with all the bread, do away with all the soda, do away with all the sugars, like all of that. Do away with all of that. And then tell yourself, I'm going to get up today and go for a walk. Just go for a walk. Your first goal might be 1 mile. You'd be surprised at how many people make fun of a person that only walks 1 mile. Imagine this, they weren't walking any miles. You know what I'm saying? You put in more than a mile in your house going from the bedroom to the kitchen, to the living room, to the kitchen, to the bathroom, to the kitchen, mailbox to the kitchen, from the backyard to the kitchen, to the chair, get up, go to the bathroom, back to the kitchen. You probably put in 1 mile doing all that, right? So why not get you a backpack, put some water in it, hit one of these perks up, be safe, carry something with you because there's some weirdos out there, but walk. Walk. I guarantee you when you're done walking, you will feel tired, but you'll say, I just accomplished a mile walk. And then set your next goal to 2 miles. Once you start walking, you see how hard it is to breathe because you haven't exercised your lungs, your core, all of that. Once you realize that you haven't done any of those things in a long time, and you start achieving those for yourself, guess what? You will be like, wow. Then you go from 2 miles to 3 miles. If you're really good at it, go from 2 miles to 4 miles. You know what I'm saying? Just walk. Put your headphones on. Walk. Play your favorite music. Walk. Your body will tell you when it wants to stop. And then this is what you do. When it gets to that point where it says, man, we need to stop, push through it. Because you're not doing it for anybody but you. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Drink some water. Not fast. Some people, nah, man. Take a little sip. But be honest with yourself. Like me, I have bad knees. I'm going to be honest with you. But I got to get at least 2 to 3 miles a day. You want to work out? I've done videos where I have using any weights, and I've done videos where I use weights. I'm not a professional trainer, but I know how to get the weight off. I know how to tighten up this body. I know how to do like where you're at an angle and you do push-ups like that, because some people can't be vertical. You know what I'm saying? They got to be horizontal. It's just different. Then while you're doing all that, keep in mind, a clear mind is a stable mind. The worst thing you can do is try to uh, figure it out as you go. Write it down. Hey, today I did 5 push-ups. Today I did 5 sit-ups. Don't look at it as a defeat. Look at it as an accomplishment. Tomorrow I'm going to try to do 10 push-ups. And then every day, 15 push-ups. Do it by 5s. If you got to be on your knees doing them like that, go ahead. So what? At least you're trying. But then go in that kitchen and look at all that junk food you got. Look at all that sweets and candy and bags of chips and stuff that's just not healthy. It's just unhealthy for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no muscle bound guru or nothing like that. I just barely started getting big again. You know what I'm saying? So love yourself, man. I'm tired. I've been up since 5:15 this morning, and I've been at work. And when I got off work, I just want to lay down. But I want to get on here and let y'all see that there are people who care about y'all's health. Like I know a lot of men out here right now talking about they want to have the weight loss surgery. Let me make it clear to y'all. It sounds like a good plan. It really does. Try losing weight the old-fashioned way first. The weight loss surgery plan is like a quick fix. Boom, boom, boom. Quick fix. But they don't tell you it's mental. They don't tell you. I remember sitting and watching and listening to a doctor tell men and women, like, when you had this surgery, the hardest part is not eating what you want to eat, because you can't eat greasy food. It'll make you throw it up. You can't eat a big plate of food because it's like this big now. Different. I've seen it personally. I've seen it, and it's. I think after the first couple months, you get the hang of it, but you ain't gonna get the hang of it like the first day. The first day you drink water, you full. So you just gotta know what. You Keep in mind that whatever you set your mind to, write it down. Write it down, man. Keep track of the things you're doing. Don't let anybody know you're trying to lose weight again. So what if you try to lose weight 50 different ways? So what? 50 different times. Who cares? The only people that are going to hate on you are the people that are comfortable in their life, that are not trying to see you succeed. Succeed. Be a winner. Be you. All right? See y'all tomorrow on the Carter Podcast.